This is Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we have the Transformers masterpiece Grimlock, the Dinobot leader, the MP-03, and this is the ToysRus exclusive reissue. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the packaging. Alright, so first impressions of the box, fantastic. It's a beautiful box. I really like it. This center section is actually a strip of cardboard. It doesn't slide, it looks like it's glued on the bottom, but it's separate from the actual packaging. And it's just like, as I said, it's beautiful. I mean, you can take a look and see Grimlock. The picture looks fantastic. And then they have him in robot mode with his crown. And they have a foil ToysRus exclusive marking on here. And then way at the bottom we have the MP-03 Dinobot leader masterpiece Grimlock. So, and then one touch I really liked is you can actually see right here, it's kind of got like just a very light picture of Grimlock's face. And it's just a beautiful touch to this box. As far as packaging, this is probably as best they come. I really enjoyed this packaging. And then it's got the Transformers Age of Extinction style white strip on the to the right side, and then it's got a huge Autobot logo that folds over to the side. So we're going to take a look at the back. Alright, so take a look at the back. It's just continuation of that cardboard piece is what all the stuff is printed on, and it shows what you get with. You get his gun, you get his sword, you get his crown, and it says glowing sword, blaster included, Dinobot crown of leadership. And then below that we have the color changing eyes. It just shows the difference in eyes, and then it shows him in Dinobot mode. So overall, beautiful package. This toy was not priced too bad. He is $79 at ToysRus. You can find him on the shelves. And if you find him on Amazon, you're going to be paying about $120 some or more, and it's probably only going to get higher as these things get harder to find. So let's get him opened. Just to show you real quick, once I took the little cardboard piece off the center, this is what it looks like underneath. So, I mean, even this box is very elegant, and it looks really cool. So, all right, let's get in there and get this box opened up finally. Here we have him in the clamshell still. You can see he's actually covered with a separate piece on the top to kind of keep him from falling out. He's got his crown and his gun, but overall really nice. I can't actually, it's really flimsy on the bottom because he's so heavy that I can't actually let it go or it'll fall over. But this is actually a piece right here that holds everything on. Otherwise the crown will fall out. Here we have him laying down. Just kind of shows the clamshell opened up. The gold chrome looks fantastic. Alright, and here we have them outside the package, and these masterpiece figures are always just amazing. I mean, the level of detail and is unbelievable in the way he looks. I mean, you really have to actually see one in person. The camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, even the little T-Rex hands, the fingers individually articulate, and you know, it feels just such a cool figure and such a nice representation of Grimlock. I mean, G1 all the way. It's just beautiful figure. This face sculpt is really cool. I mean, you can see its Autobot logo in his chest behind a clear piece of plastic, and the gold chrome is just something to see. I mean, it just pops when you look at the figure, and like I said, the camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, even as the dinosaur fingers are chromed out, and it's really, really neat. Here we have him from the back, and this, this hides a lot of the dinosaur parts, just like the G1 toy did. But I mean, I really can't say enough about this figure. I mean, you really have to see it in person to really, really see how amazing it is. I mean, there's like clear plastic with the gold chrome inside. I mean, it's a sight to behold. These Master Chief figures are amazing. If you've never had one, I mean, get one. Especially if you have a favorite character. I mean, you definitely should get one of these. Right, and here we have him with his Dinobot crown of leadership and his blaster and his sword. His sword's really meant for his left hand. It can go in the right hand with electronics, but the way his hands are kind of articulated on the left hand, it's actually got a little nub where there's a nub on the sword that pops in his hand to hold it in place. So his blaster, as far as looks like, it's more meant for the right hand. But I mean, they can interchange. But I mean, he's really, really neat. So we'll take a look at kind of the features of them lighting up. Directions. It doesn't come with any kind of collector card or anything, but it comes with directions that fold out and show you how to transform them. But no collector card as some of the other ones do, which is kind of a disappointment, but it's not a big deal. As far as accessory goes, he has a small button on the back of his right arm that lights up and actually shoots a red light through the clear plastic handles of the sword and the gun. So it's not actually the sword and the gun lighting up. It's actually all done through his right arm. All the electronics are in his right arm. Kind of darken the light just to give you a look at what it looks like when it lights up. And the gun doesn't really light up as much as the sword does. And I'll show you the sword in 1 second. Here we have the sword, and you kind of see how it lights up. So it's not the amazing feature, but it's still a nice touch to these figures. Like I said, they're really top-notch all around. His right hand doesn't open up. That's just the way it is. It's just for the electronic component. His thumb does move. And then we have his other hand right here. And that's the tab I was talking about that kind of helps hold the sword in. And I'll show you that on the sword where the tab is. And that's the tab on the sword. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but there it is right there. And that's what tabs into his hand to hold the sword in. And his crown. And he looks really cool with this, with all the gold. Chrome is so cool. Alright, and here we have Grimlock in Dinobot mode, and this is what I bought the figure for. I mean, he's just fantastic. I mean, he's got detail where he's got a little cannon in his mouth, his fingers are move independently, his arms are on ball joints. I mean, the chrome just looks amazing, and you can just see, I mean, he looks great. And just like this clear plastic with the gold chrome, it looks really, really good in person. It's really hard to tell over the camera with the lights and stuff. And he's got like his chrome tail. He's got a couple features in Dinobot mode. If you push down, it's supposed to straighten out his neck. It's not as easy to do, but you kind of see how his head kind of moves. As well as if you move his tail, his head turns. And that's one of his other features. But overall, he's really cool. I mean, I pushed down on him a couple times to do the head up feature, and he just kept on. His whole hip popped off. But it's a really, really, really well done toy. And then if you want to switch the eyes, like right now he's got red eyes, there's actually this part just flips up and you just rotate these and it turns to different color eyes. So he's great. I mean, this is the king of the Dinobots and this leader of the Dinobots, and this guy is fantastic in Dinobot mode. just for a comparison in Dinobot mode, here he is versus the leader class, Age of Extinction, and I mean there's just no comparison. I mean there's a much better figure than the Age of Extinction one. The leader class is just fantastic. And like I said, you really have to see one and touch one to really see how amazing it is. And this is a great display piece. I'll probably display them in Dinobot mode. I like this Dinobot mode a lot better. The Age of Extinction one, I was going with such high hopes, but I mean this is what Grimlock is, and I'm really excited about this toy, and I'm so happy I picked him up. So, and just for a size comparison, we got the Voyager Optimus Prime, Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, and then the leader class Grimlock from the new movie next to the leader class, and Masterpiece. And he's about the size, you know, he's just standard size of a leader class figure. The Megatron and the Bumblebee in the back, he's about the same size, so he fits in really nice with those sizes. He's not super huge, he's not super small. I like his Dinobot mode much better. It's just what I remember from the show. He's a great looking robot like this, but I really enjoy having him in robot mode. It's what I remember about Grimlock and the original toy is playing with that one. So once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics and Collectibles. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. As well as if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also like us on Facebook to follow us. Alright guys, see you next time.